Hey YouTube, welcome on into a new video. Today I made the Mad Hatter's building hideout, and I tried to do my best of doing a round building and make it a little grungy type of rundown, as always, to make it look like it's more old Gotham to help out. But so what I tried to do is make this cool design that my wife did and kind of go off of it and make a Mad Hatter type of hat and make it look like a top hat. So this would be the brim. Well, this would be the brim where the rabbit is all the way around, and run down everywhere around the building. But this would be all the brim, and then the sides would be where the top hat would grow and then be the major big top hat. And then I made this funny looking Hatter type of logo type of thing for the building for his business, which is hats, of course, because the Mad Hatter makes hats. And then I had my custom Mad Hatter. I used the Underminer face, and then Daphne's shirt and just some blue pants, and then I gave him this tea cup and a lot of a lot of teacups everywhere, and this pink tea kettle. And then so that's what it looks like on the outside. And then put him back real quick, and then I'll show you the kind of inside. So then I have just this cover for this roof. And then I got a very expensive figure that I tried to find, and she is expensive. She was like $25. But nonetheless, she looks great in this set. Well, this mock build. And so she's actually on a turny thing. So if I actually move her, she'll turn coming down. And then some the tea party's down there with some cake and plates and tea, and then that's the entrance way down there. And then you got the Hagrid's fireplace, because actually I used the Hagrid's Lego set to actually make most of this, because I got a $60 Lego box and stole all the pieces and from the Lego box, and basically I went to a thrift store and I bought it for $60, not knowing what's inside the box. And then I found out there was 4 or 5 different Lego sets in it, and all those Lego sets were like $400 if I actually had all the pieces and all the characters, but I didn't. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna use all the pieces and make my own mock. So that is what I did. So what do you guys think of this awesome mock that I did? And I'm going to put it right about there, over here, on that wall. But I just have to fix the roof. So what do you guys think? But not only that, I got some stuff offline, like the teddy bear, so I could make another building with this Lego set and that little teddy bear to go for another building for my Gotham. If you could guess what it's for, awesome, drop it in the comments. And then that building will probably be right about there to go right there. Hint, it is a major DC villain. But anyways, I also got offline some cats to go with this building over here, which goes at the back, where all the rest of the cats are, where Selena, Catwoman, is going to be on the ground with all the cats around her. And then I also got more money. And more money for this build that I did over here, which is my 200-year anniversary Joker parade, spreading all the money around. And yes, I see that this is gray, that's white, but I did have another gray. So I decided just to use the white and then 2 grays. But anyways, so what do you think of my Joker float? I think it looks really cool. It has no wheels. It just, floats. Ha ha ha. And then I also did 2 other builds for my Gotham. I did a mock of the Harry Potter sets, and I made it more grungy type of Gotham-y, and this is actually not going to be where it's supposed to be, where I just slide it from. It's actually going to be down under the Gotham City, and it's actually going to be my Wonder City, beginning of my Wonder City builds. All the Harry Potter sets I ever get from buildings like this will be for my Wonder City. And I thought the Super Battle Droid from Star Wars is a perfect robot things from the Wonder City. So I had to find a couple more in my collections and then put them around my Wonder City. And then Harley Quinn's not supposed to be up there, but I put her up there anyways. And then, so it looks all run down, and I'm going to actually make some custom signs for this, and probably could have put a Solomon Grundy poster on the side, custom poster, and do that. And then I also am halfway building a Lego bakery from all those pieces I got earlier from the box I was talking about. And this Lego bakery actually got from a Lego set, and I just started using the pieces and made my own. And this is the beginning of the sidewalk. Looks all run down, but it's okay. And then going up is the bakery part, and then this bakery will have a secret villain inside facing this direction when it's fully built. And when I put all the my road slides, okay, slide it back, okay. Now, what I was talking about, this build, this mock, will have a secret villain inside, which will have this scene right here where it's a murder scene, him cutting up some person, which is Professor Pig. And I'll have Professor Pig inside, so whenever I come into my city, I'll be like, oh, look at that, this city, and you can barely see Professor Pig in the windows, killing someone. But this side won't really matter, which is totally fine, but I wanted to start building buildings facing that direction instead of this direction. And so, in the meantime, that's what this building is just sitting there for until I put it down and get more Harry Potter sets. So, it looks a little bit more complete for a road when you're looking down this direction. So, it actually looks like a city facing down, which is kind of cool. Which actually, yeah, that's a pretty cool angle, but like that. So what do you guys think? Because I got the present, got Daggett Industries, Iceberg Lounge, and more cyberpunky and Core of Owls stuff, and Gotham Energy. And then I got the Shrek Tower from Batman Returns. And then I got the Clock King's hideout. And then the original Batman Returns kind of scene right there. And then a scene back there that if I actually... I'll show you. I've already shown you guys. But you can't really see it from this angle, but that's okay. And then you got, of course, the Mad Hatter. And then that villain's building that I'm going to be doing. And then eventually the Arctic world when I finally finish with all these white pieces and more white pieces. And then while I'm making this video, I accidentally popped that off, so I didn't fix that. And then I also have to eventually fix my Arkham Asylum Rumble Crumble place. And then, just for fun, this is the Fortnite bus and Fortnite mountain I'm making eventually. And yeah. So the city of DC is actually coming along very well. But also, I'm eventually going to make another building, which this is the Lazarus Pit that I'm starting. And I kind of use the set from the Lazarus Pit and making it a lot looking better. And then this is just the door, just to reference where the building is probably going to start. And then, since the Lazarus Pit is actually in Wonder City, I'm going to put it in Wonder City. So when I finally get more Harry Potter sets, I'm going to wrap it around the Lazarus Pit to make it look better. So yeah. What do you guys think of the DC city update and buildings of the Mad Hatter and the rest? Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.